Hi, I am Megan Campbell, and I will be talking about the integumentary system today for a medical terminology class that I am taking at TOU. So the first thing that we're going to be talking about is the functions. The skin is the largest organ in the body. It accounts for 7% to 8% of the body weight. It is most vulnerable because it is continually exposed to chemicals, trauma, infection, radiation, temperature change, humidity variation, and pollution. So there are some main things that we're going to be talking about that the skin does. So it acts as a barrier, which is our protection. The temperature regulation is to maintain homeostasis. It is water resistant so that our skin just doesn't absorb all the water, and that so it can just brush off. We also have vitamin D synthesis, which is from the sun, and it is essential for bone growth and maintenance. We also have sensation, which is touch, pressure, heat, cold, pain, and vibration that we feel. We also have secretion, which, for example, is sweat glands. And social functions, such as going pale when scared or wrinkly when you dislike something. So the skin has 3 layers. We have the epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis. The epidermis is the top layer and mainly contains of dead skin cells and hair. It is also avascular, which means that there is no blood flow to that area. The dermis has blood flow, which means it's vascular. As you can see, there are arteries and veins in this section, and it is a pretty big section of the skin right now. So there are hair follicles, lymph vessels, nerves, sweat glands, oil glands, all this stuff that helps with maintaining the skin. The hypodermis is consisted of fatty tissue and adipose tissue, which is basically fatty tissue, and also artery and veins. So the next thing that we're going to be talking about is burns, because it is a disease that we all encounter. So the first degree involves only the epidermis and shows redness, pain, inflammation, and slight edema, and it occurs with healing for 3 to 5 days. So this is just your normal, like, oh, I was outside for a day and got sunburn. So our second degree burn involves the epidermis and part of the dermis. So it produces redness, blisters, and severe pain. So the blisters is because of it being vascular. And the healing occurs to 2 to 3 weeks. The third degree burn, as you can see, is completely destroying all 3 layers. So it involves the epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis. And it takes a long time to heal all 3 layers, so it's going to involve skin grafts as well to heal that. So the next thing we're going to get into is medical terminology. So 2 important main combining forms is cutane and dermat, which both mean skin. So now terminology. Integumentary means pertaining to the covering of the body. Integument means covering the body, and area means pertaining to. So adipose is containing fat. Adip means fat, and os means condition. Collagen is major protein of connective tissue, cartilage, and bone. Colla means glue, and gen means producing. Hypodermis is the tissue below the dermis, as we talked about. The hypo means below, and dermis means skin. Subcutaneous is below the skin, sub means below, cutane, skin, and os means pertaining to. The epidermis is the top layer of the skin, which is what we also talked about. Epi means upon or up, and dermis means skin. We also have carcinoma, a malignant epithelial tumor. Carcin means cancer, and oma means tumor. We have a dermatologist, which is a medical specialist in diseases in skin. Dermat means skin, ologist means one who studies. A dermatology is the medical specialty concerned with disorders of the skin. So dermat means skin, and ology means the study of. And some more. We have dermatitis, which is inflammation of the skin. Dermat meaning skin, itis meaning inflammation. Infection is invasion of the body by disease producing microorganisms. Infect means internal. Invasion, ion means process. Infestation is an act of being invaded on the skin by a species such as a parasite. Infest means invade, ation means process. Autoimmune is an immune reaction directed against a person's own tissue. So basically, your body is attacking itself. So auto means self and immune means immune response. Dermatomyositis is inflammation of the skin and muscle. Dermat means skin, myo means muscle, and itis is inflammation. Acne is an inflammatory disease of sebaceous glands and hair follicles, which in Greek means point. Cyst is an abnormal fluid-containing sac, and in Greek it means a sac or bladder. So the last thing is, why is this important? Why is knowing the skin and integumentary system important? So it protects the inner organs and is needed in daily care and protection to maintain its health, and it enables the body to detect changes in the environment. So we can detect anything. If it's cold, hot, we can go through that. And then here are my citations. Thank you.